everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have another book review, of course. So if you are new to my channel, I usually do my book reviews on Wednesdays. So come back every Wednesday to see more book reviews. Also, if you are reading something that's really good and you think that maybe I should read it, let me know in the comment section. So today's book is Latoya's Life, The Uncut Mishaps of a YouTube Star by Latoya Ali, also known as Latoya Forever on YouTube, of course. Now, I've been watching Latoya for so long, since she has done her comedy skits. This is how I got into YouTube, just watching different videos from different YouTubers. Of course, this is how we all got into YouTube, right? So this is basically, I would call it a memoir, not an autobiography, but more of a memoir, because a memoir is, you know, talks about certain events and things that happens in your life, versus an autobiography starts from like birth all the way up until like the point that you are in your life at the present moment. So to me, Latoya, this is a memoir, girl. So at first I was kind of sketchy about reading this book. I'm like, okay, Latoya wrote a book, like what, huh, where, when, how, why? But I was like, you know what, she's been very successful on YouTube. You know, she's been able to, you know, lock down a lot of brand deals, and I figure she's smart. I figure she's smart enough to do all that, and you know, she has her husband, you know, Adam, who seems very smart as well. So I figured, why not pick it up and give it a try? So let's hurry up and get on into it. So basically, like I said, this is a memoir, and she basically talks about certain things in her life. Wait, before I get into this, this is a spoiler. So if you haven't read the book, I'm going to discuss it, okay? Is that okay with you? Anywho, here we go. So she talks about how her mom was a teenage parent. Her father was a professional baseball player, which we all know if you know, follow her vlogs. And she talked about her mom wanted to pursue a career in education, so she moved to the US. And, you know, basically she was undocumented. Not undocumented, but Latoya didn't have, like, you know, she wasn't a citizen of the US. So when it was time for her to drive or, you know, get a job, she couldn't do it because technically she wasn't a citizen. So it sort of, you know, gave me an idea or a perspective of what an immigrant must go through in a foreign country when they're not a citizen. So that was cool that she shared that, you know, with us. Her mom was moving around a lot. She couldn't afford the bills. You know, typical single parent with 4 children, you know, trying to provide everything that they need, plus pay all her household bills on a limited income. So she talks about the struggles with that and how she was always a new girl starting over, and she was teased in school because of it. And, you know, I feel like that contributed to the person that she is today, sort of like quirky and funny, like always wanted to make people laugh and, you know, be, you know, the funny person in the group. So I could see why Latoya is the way she is now, present day. And she also talked about her stepmother. Latoya, girl, your stepmother, she's a step monster. She is a step monster. Now, Latoya, I can relate to you because I've had some similar experiences with my father's girlfriend, though. She wasn't even a wife, a girlfriend. But it's good to see that you actually grew up and, you know, made something of yourself and became successful, even though your stepmom was like, you know, very she didn't seem like she was nurturing to you. From what I read from your book, she didn't seem like, you know, she was accepting of you. I feel like from reading, this is just all my opinion and speculation, guys, that she tolerated you because she wanted to be with your father. This is what it seems like. And it's good to know that you know, followed your dreams, became a YouTuber, and got so many different opportunities, and was able to, and are able to provide, you know, this great lifestyle for yourself and your own children. That must really piss her off. And you wrote that you wanted to have your baby shower at your dad's house, but your stepmother said no because they would have renovations. But then she turned around and threw a barbecue on the same day as your baby shower, and then had your sisters leave early. Like, stepmama. Why you do that? Why you do that? You know you was wrong for that. That's not nice. You know you could have came through to Auntie Jillian's house and supported Latoya. That's not right. That's not nice. It's not nice, okay? So, and also Latoya, like, this book was like such a, like, you know, fun and lighthearted read. Like, there was like really like no woe is me moments. I mean, she spoke on, you know, unfortunate situations, but it wasn't like, you know, a dreadful read, like my life was so horrible, I was moving here and there. Like, it was such a light-hearted read. It was a really like cute read, okay? I read this in about 2 to 3 days because of my busy schedule. It just took me a longer time to read it. This book is about 151 pages. And throughout the book, she does have pictures of herself, you know, and her family and experiences and things that she's embarked on. So I thought that was cool. And I feel like this was a good keepsake for her. Like, you know, when she gets older, you know, 80, she could tell her grandchildren, like, this is what life is about. Experiences, going on vacation, seeing the world, you know, just experiences. And when she's 80 and she has her grandchildren, she could say, hey, you know, when I was 26 or 27, I'm not sure how old Latoya is, you know, I wrote this book. And this could be something that they could look back on. They'll see pictures of, you know, Samia and Zane and, you know, them two as a young person. So I really think this is, like, was really cool. Also, she talked about how she created a vision board, you guys. And I keep, like, you know, reading things about people making vision boards, and I actually made one. The day that I saw that she said that she wrote a vision board, I literally started creating one that very day. So, and Yandy Smith wrote an ebook as well, which I reviewed on my channel. She talked about vision boards. I also believe that Ming Lee talked about it in her book called The Best Marketer Wins. So, if they are like so successful, your girl Kenya, she needs to make a vision board, and you guys should too. So I thought that was interesting that she made this vision board, and like basically everything that she envisioned, like, you know, started to really come into fruition for her. So yeah, I mean, that's all that I have to say about this book. I do think this is an inspirational book because reading it, it really did inspire me. Like, honestly, even though I'm older than Toya, it's like I was inspired by reading this. I'm like, wow, this girl could, you know, have a dream of being in entertainment and, you know, take on this journey of making YouTube videos, even as going as far as moving to LA to follow her dreams. Like, this girl chased her dreams. I feel like anything is possible. And, like, I was really inspired to, like, stop and drop everything and make and create a vision board. So, if you need some good old inspiration, if you know somebody who needs some inspiration, you know somebody who could use this, maybe purchase. This is a good, like, stocking stuff, or Christmas is coming up, so get some of your friends a couple of these books. If you're a guy, you can also read this. But yeah, I really did enjoy this book. And now Latoya does say this is her first book, but Latoya girl, didn't you write an ebook, something about how to become a successful YouTuber? But I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna give you a pass on that. We're just gonna go ahead and say this is your first book, maybe your first book in print. But I give it a thumbs up, Toya. I think you did a good job, and I would like to see more from you. But I do believe that Adam helped you out a lot. But that's okay. I can't wait till I, you know, meet that special young man, fall in love, and we get money together. You know, I can't wait to meet that soulmate that match my fly. So I ain't mad at it. Okay? So that is my review of Latoya's life, Uncut Mishaps of a YouTube Star. You can find this on Amazon. If you live in the US, this came in like 2 to 3 days. I like literally ordered it, and it literally just like, I got an email like 2 days later. I'm like, it's here already. But I think that this was created through Create Space on Amazon, so they like print and ship their own books anyway. So yeah, so rate, comment, and subscribe, and y'all come back next Wednesday.